What's going on, everybody? Cable Guy Ken coming to you once again. Does this look like the kind of water you'd be drinking if you were in a survival situation? Well, without the proper water filter, it just might very well be, y'all. Now, I know we can do our sand filters, we can make our primitive filters. I just did an article in Self-Reliance Illustrated on making an old filter out of a terracotta pot. The nuns out on missions used to make a clay bowl with a hole right in the very bottom of it. It was like a big cone-shaped bowl with a hole in the bottom. They layer it with muslin cloth, then put sand in it, and use that to filter out all the turbidity, and it actually removed cholera from the water. So early, and we're talking 200 years ago, they were doing that, because this is the kind of stuff they'd have to drink. This is literally water that's been collecting in a basin on my front yard for the past year. You can see there's algae and all kind of other crap floating around in there. Not the kind of stuff I want to have to drink if I was out in the wild. Now, before I test this filter, and yes, I'm going to drink the water, but I've also got a bag here to show you the clarity of the water when I get done. Although the bag is blue, you can tell a difference, believe me, between the two. Now, one of the things I have not done yet is it recommends the first time you use this, and preferably at home, they want you to fill it up about halfway with tap water, turn it over, squeeze it out to get any residual powder or anything out from the filter. Usually, you know, some charcoal residue, stuff like that could be in there. So I've got a canteen here with some water in it. We're gonna put that up. That's almost halfway, not quite, close enough though. We're gonna fill this thing up here, put the lid on, turn it over. I'm just gonna give it a little shake to make sure the water's circulating here. I want to see, really not that much discoloration coming out, and it's really coming out fairly well considering what type of filter it is. So I'm going to give that a go ahead. We'll sit here and finish. I'm pretty sure the filter is saturated pretty good. It looks like it is. We'll go ahead and pour that out and do this the hard way. Nasty, nasty, nasty water. And the sad thing is this is the kind of water that so many people end up having to drink because they didn't prepare. And I wish y'all could see. There was definitely green junk and everything else going in there. And that is some funky smelling water. So we're going to put the lid on. Close that lid all the way down, the little spout. I'm just going to shake it up, make sure I've got everything mixed up good in there, all that little algae and all that other nonsense that I don't want to drink. Let's see if it's I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll bring it in closer for the camera here. But other than what may already be on the inside of the bag, because these are some bags I just had laying up on the counter I had stuff in, but there's no green gunk, nothing like that laying around, nothing swimming, nothing moving. I don't see anything alive, and that's a good sign. There were mosquitoes living in this up until a couple of weeks ago when the first little cold snap hit. So let's see if we got anything that tastes like good drinkable water, because that's the main thing. Tastes like good old-fashioned South Carolina well water, really. I mean, it doesn't have a well water taste, but it doesn't have all that chlorine. There's no
There's no chemical taste or anything like that, so it don't taste like tap water that you'd get out of a spigot with chlorine or anything like that. It tastes like filtered well water that, you know, there's just nothing in it. I mean, it just trying to make this harder than it is. It's water. I mean, there's nothing to it other than just that flavor. There's no chemical taste. There's no skunky taste. I have noticed sometimes with my Aqua Mirror Frontier Pro, when I was using it, the water would be clean. I never got sick from it, but sometimes there'd still be a little bit of that skunky aftertaste with it. And with this, there's absolutely nothing. And shake that out here just to show you the water coming out of this. I didn't do any fancy trickery or anything like that. I literally poured it straight out of the bag. I don't know if y'all can see the color of that water from here or not, but definitely not the same smell on the inside of the bottle as there was coming out of it. There's a few things about this that make it interesting. She sent me a little sheet here to give you some input. I know a lot of people like the Katadyn or Katadyn water filters and such. The Katadyn My Bottle, which is essentially, you know, the same kind of thing as this. It's a water bottle for one person, something that you can fill up from a stream or that kind of thing. I do recommend using another item to fill it up though. Don't just dip this down into a stream, put the lid on it, and then tilt it back, because you're going to have water on the outside of the bottle. Water that's going to enter your body, so you're drinking contaminated water if you do. I always keep something like this or another item that I'm going to show you here in a video that you can use to get the water out and transfer to this. That way you don't have to worry about cross-contamination between the two. The Aqua Pure Traveler holds 1.25 G. I guess that's grams. The Katadyn My Bottle holds 260 grams. The flow rate on this one is 35 fluid ounces per minute. The Katadyn is 7.4 fluid ounces per minute. So you're getting a lot better flow capacity through here. This is, you can tilt this back in a natural drinking position. Tilt it back, give it a squeeze or suck on it, whichever one you're prone to doing. With the Katadyn bottle, it's an upright bottle. It's got a straw that goes down through it, and you have to suck it up through that straw. Now here's where a problem can happen. That straw can come dislodged. I've never seen the Katadyn bottle. I'm not saying that it will or won't happen, but the more items you have on something, the more that can go wrong. This literally has a filter that screws onto the bottle itself, and you're good to go. And as long as water is flowing through the filter, the water is clean enough to drink. That's directly from their website. I mean, it says on here it'll handle 350 liters before the filter is slow. That's not before the filter is totally clogged. That's when it starts slowing down and becomes harder to drink. The Katadyn My Bottle will only do 100 liters before their filter is stopped up. That brings us to a cost of 23 cents a liter for water through this, as opposed to 50 cents a liter from the Katadyn My Bottle. Now, something like this, once that filter gets clogged, you order a new filter from the company, pop it right back on, drink spout's already there, you're back in business. So it's really easy to purchase the replacement filter. Pick one up when you order the bottle if you want to. That way you've always got a spare. And the same filter just happens to go on to the thirst aid bag that I'll be showing you in my next video. So check them out. I'll have links down in the description box for Jen's website. It's Rocky Mountain Survival Gear. She's got the bottle, the Armor Weave. Check them out, y'all. I'm going to be putting the link down here in the bottom in the description box for Jen's website, Rocky Mountain Survival Gear. She's a super great lady, great customer service, and extremely fast on the shipping and the turnaround time. The Aqua Pure, I don't know why I have so much trouble saying this word, Aqua Pure Traveler perfect for one person. And if you're out there in the cold, you like hiking during the winter months and you're afraid maybe your water bottle is going to freeze up on you, you can always pick up the little koozie. It does come with a strap. I want to say the koozie was like, you know, 12 bucks, 19 bucks, something like that. I'll put the links down in the bottom for the website so you can check pricing and everything. But it does come with a little can koozie for the bottle. Snip it up in there, and of course you've got your little straps clip right on, so you can throw it over a shoulder. It's a standard size as far as bottles go, so if you didn't want to use the koozie, if you had a pack that had a little bottle holder or something on it, you could just drop the bottle right there in that pack. I've got one that's got a bottle holder on the hip that it'll fit right down in. It's really lightweight, even with the koozie on it. Doesn't have much weight to it, so it's easy to tote it. You're not worried about the extra weight. So check them out, y'all. Gen Survival Gear, Pure Hydration. Links down here in the bottom. Click and buy, y'all. Click and buy. We need to support our local people. Not necessarily because they're in America, just people that are members of us and are part of our cause or part of our mindset, I guess you could say. We really need to start supporting them. And she's trying to get her business up off the ground. She's got a lot of great items on her website. She's got the Sparklight kits, the Sparklight refills, things like that. I'll be doing a video on the Sparklight here in just a minute. But check them out. Give her a holler. I'll be reviewing the other 2 items that she sent me. Well, really 3 items that she sent me. Let you know what they're all about. Show you those here in the next video or 2. All right. Peace out.